Double header of weekend action at the Hive as the Berkshire Cycles Bracknell Bees welcome the Peterborough Phantoms, and it didn't take long for the black, white and gold to get on the scoreboard. A very early power play opportunity saw Tyler Van Cleef fire in at the near post. Just 1:54 needed for the first goal of the night in front of yet another packed AVSS school zone crowd. The Bees themselves fell into some power play trouble of their own, but just as they returned to full strength, Vanya Antonov set Harvey Stead away, and the D-man did the rest of the damage from there. A lovely finish, as our TSI World replay shows. And just 4 minutes later, it was 3. Van Cleef once again the man to unlock the Phantoms' defence. His first bite of the cherry might not have found the twine, but the second certainly did. Although, as our TSI World replay shows, quite how you're supposed to see that shot through a crowd is anyone's guess. There was just over 3 minutes left in the period, but still time for another for the Bees, who were simply buzzing around the net. Zach Milton getting the vital touch on the puck after Ryan Sutton had made Mar work for the save. The TSI World replay showing Milton lifting the puck just enough in a period that was simply foursome. Into the second, and seemingly more of the same for the Berkshire Cycles Bracknell Bees. Simple, effective team hockey doing the damage here, with Josh Martin and Edward Nax combining before Josh Smith had the final touch into the net. There really wasn't any let up from there on either for the Bees, with the pressure building around the Phantoms' net. Mark getting down to cover, but Watt, feeling the puck might still have been free, incurred the wrath of those around him. On the resulting power play, it did look, for a while at least, like the Bees might be the ones adding to their advantage, with Van Cleef coming in for some close attention. But from the resulting breakout, the Phantoms would break the deadlock. Alice Padalek finding a way to the net to put the visitors on the board. Now, they say that a 4-goal lead is the hardest to defend in hockey. Well, actually, they never say that, but even so, the Bees were keen to establish their advantage. Ryan Sutton putting up the 6th of the night. But the Phantoms were keen to set up a grandstand finish and would take the opportunities however they came. Martin Susters with the neat one-timer for the final goal of the second period. Sadly, we haven't got 4 goals to show you in this period, but we can start off with yet another great team goal for the Berkshire Cycles Bracknell Bees. Malinek, Antonov and finally Smith doing the damage on the power play here. The Bees scoring within the opening 2 minutes of each of the periods in this game, so let's take a look at the TSI World replay to see this one. The Phantoms weren't going to go down without a fight though, but when your luck's not in, it's really not. Padalek pinning one off the pipes, seeing it roll across the line before eventually being covered up. Another power play opportunity saw the Bees put an 8th on the board, with Stuart Mogg being the sharpest shooter in Berkshire. An interesting note, each of the Bees' goals in this game had the full complement of assists attributed to them. Teamwork proving the dividends on Saturday night at the Hive with an 8-2 victory for the Bees.